Hi Mr. Awards, what's happening nowadays?
Nothing new. What about you?
Doing well too. I have heard that you are reading a dispute. Is it right?
Yeah, that's right. How did you know?
Someone has told me. Well, Mr. You tell me. Could you tell me that how long you are reading here?
6 months.
Okay, then so Mr. You means how many topics are being taught in your batch?
If you are talking about topics, then I would like to say that here a lot of topic is being taught in my batch nowadays, such as what is more important in a lady, beauty or intelligence, and which job is better, government job or private job, and whether government school should be privatized or not.
Oh, great! So you like to talk with me a topic?
Yeah. On which topic we should discuss?
Anything you decide.
Okay, I would like to say that I would like to say that whether government school should be privatized. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, of course. So let's begin it.
From my point of view, whether government school should be privatized, and one thing like this, there are several reasons behind it. So let me explain. If you read in private school, then teachers are teach properly and sincerely, and on the other hand, in government school, teachers are not teach properly, and teachers give fun in children, and in private school there are so many more facilities such as fan and CCTV camera and branch and so many more things. And there is facilities of seat in a branch, and on the other hand, in government school, children are sit down in a sit in flower. That's the end of my presentation. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask me.
It's going before an reputation. You said that in a private school there is a CCTV camera, fans, and there is a good branch. But if you ask me, then you said that means in government school is much better than private school. Why I'm saying this? I said it in Manjar, so let me explain. It means. If anybody will belong from a poor family, then means they can easily admission in government school because their fee is so less. But in private school,
in India there are so many more private schools in poor children's free admission.
How can I say understand? Means if you go like Bharpar, Sohanpur, then means there is their school is so expensive and their fees also very high level.
In Miyagundi, one private school is available. Then that private school in poor children's free admission.
What do you mean?
In Miyagundi, one school is available. Then that school poor children's free admission.
Oh, that means only that school. But there is so many schools that their fee is so expensive and means they can't admission in that school.
Yeah, miss. In private school in government school teachers are not teach properly.
How can I say means if you means in my school their teachers don't teach properly because means they have only means.
Then why you read in private?
It's my compulsion.
Why? If you say your father, then your father you can read in government school.
But but my father will don't say that that you can admission in government school.
Yeah, means in every father is in every father's want in my children's read in big school like such as in private school.
Means don't talk to means only me and means father, talk to everyone like poor and rich.
Talk to everyone.
Okay, that means if you read in a government school, then means their fees so less and means you can the teachers are also teach properly and
then in my village in some student is go in my village government school.
means then means they are rich, but in very villages there is so many poor peoples that then they can means they read in a government school.
No, means
Means in this time there is so many means student in means read in a read in a government school.
how can you say then why in Greenland and St. Xavier's in so many more children is go?
Then means okay, then means if you read in a government school, then means you if you means read and means your higher if your higher marks will come, then means your teacher will say that means he is a good in his study. But in government school, in private school, the teacher have means they don't say that means he is good or bad.
How can you say it means in government school there is no effect on teachers in bad result, but students suffer much.
Okay, that means in government school in private school their teachers are means don't teach properly, because they know that means if you don't teach means if we don't go in school, then means our salary will means the principal don't give our salary time to time. But
Okay, listen. In government school, teachers are not teach properly. Then that school principal why means they take the salary.
that means in every school there means their teachers are done like that and principal.
How can you say then in a village and in Bapu school and so many more government school is that.
Okay, that means but suppose that if you don't have money, then means in which school you choose, private or government?
Private.
Okay, that means if you don't have money, then means how can you go in a private school? And means there in private school, if you don't give money, then means you can't take admission.
How can you say that in there are so many more private school is school than that school poor children is free admission.
How can you say that, mister? Tell me the school name.
In Gyan Sanskar Public School and so many more.
Okay, that means that school there means that means you go in Greenland and means St. Xavier's and St. Joseph. Then means you see that without means admission you can't go in that school.
Yeah. Then why in my school go in without admission? In all private school without admission you take dummy class.
What?
You take a dummy class in all private school.
Oh, that means before admission means if you don't means.
Okay, guys, let's finish it.
It's nice talking to you.
It's nice to talk to you.